road to undisputed heavyweight champion of the world has now come to a brief halt, with Anthony Joshua losing his bouts to Usyk. This is a good thing. How? Stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Junior Far, professional heavyweight boxer, and I wanted to speak to you guys about how this loss is a good thing. Now, in the weekend, we saw a masterclass of boxing at the highest level. Boxer puncher Anthony Joshua loses to mastermind Alexander Usyk. Usyk becoming the new unified heavyweight champion of the world, walking away with all the belts, almost stopping Anthony Joshua in the last round as well. And this has changed heavyweight boxing, because before this fight, we had two boxers that was considered at the top of the mountain, that being Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury. Anthony Joshua having 3 of the 4 main belts, and Fury having the WBC and also being the lineal champion, meaning he was the man to beat the man. He beat the last reigning world champion, Vladimir Klitschko. And so we have two guys at the top, meaning that they are one fight away from becoming undisputed heavyweight world champion. That's something that we all wanted to see. But now Usyk has now come and changed things up in a huge way. And with Anthony Joshua activating his rematch clause, we probably won't see the undisputed heavyweight title fight for a while now. But that's fine. Now, it comes to no surprise that AJ has activated this rematch clause, because why wouldn't you? Losing to someone makes you obsessed with how you lost, things you need to do to correct things. Now, with Anthony Joshua and the performance that he had against Usyk, I know he will be obsessed with correcting things and making sure that in the rematch he does things right. Because why wouldn't you? Because that reminds me, I really want my rematch. But let's say the rematch happens and Alexander Usyk is successful once again. Now, that's not so much a bad thing in terms of boxing, because now this opens things up for us. Before, we only considered 2 people at the top of the mountain, Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury. Now Usyk has taken Anthony Joshua's place, but that doesn't mean that Anthony Joshua disappears. No. Because regardless of belts or anything like that, this loss has really made us view the fighters for what they really are. They're fighters. They're not people who just carry belts. The belts don't really mean anything in terms of what that fighter can do. And that's how we should be viewing the fighter. We shouldn't be blinded by what belt they bring to the ring. We should be looking at what skills they're going to bring to the fight and how they're going to display those skills and bring us a great performance from that fight. Because let me ask you this question. Will you still watch Anthony Joshua versus Fury, even though Anthony Joshua doesn't have the belts? Of course you would, because that's a great matchup. That's what we want to see. We just want to see who's the better fighter. Do we want to see Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder? Of course we do. Some people would even argue and say that Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua would sell out more than Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk. How so? Because they have the belts. Once again, belts really don't mean anything when it comes to what the viewers want to see. Some people are obsessed with the undisputed heavyweight world champion. Yeah, that's great and all, but as a fan, we just want to see a good fight. And I believe that this loss has allowed us to think that way. Road to undisputed has been put on a hold, but I think that has changed our view to not focus at the end goal, which is undisputed. And now we can sit back, take a wider look, and now enjoy the journey. And saying that, who do you guys want to see fight, regardless of belts? What are some dream matchups between the heavyweight fighters of today? Let me know at the bottom, and I'll see you guys in the next one.